before we start throwing a load of money at building it and all that sort of stuff is get some ideas from people. So it's getting quite exciting now. For those who are joining us on this video, we've got an idea to change Gmail into Kanban boards like Trello, and we've started to do some research and we've started to find that there's an opportunity, and there's a real opportunity actually. So there's a few tools doing it, they're not doing it great, they don't have the best reputation, they don't look like they can scale as businesses either, and as far as the early stage opinion that I've got. So for us now, we've got this idea, we've called it Drag in really early stages, and what Drag's going to do is Drag is going to change your Gmail layout into Kanban boards. Kanban, for those that don't know, are Trello style layouts, organised lists that you can drag between. So the next thing we need to do is understand, before we start throwing a load of money at building it and all that sort of stuff, is get some ideas from people. And in my opinion, the action points that you need to do is follow. 1, don't start building the product yet, start building the users. Sounds really silly, I know, it doesn't sound the smartest thing to do, but bear with me. So what I've done is built a WordPress single landing page that is a drag logo, is a simple statement explaining what it does, is a visual single print screen that by looking at it you understand how that transforms Gmail into our style layout, and a form below to request early access. And the reason that we're going down this route instead of starting straight away is that that's taken us 2 days to do, literally. To install the WordPress, to get a website going, to get that design, that single image done in a PSD Photoshop, and to get the logo done and to get it live has taken 2 days. But what that's enabled us to do is start to spread that domain, dragapp.com, out to loads of different places and see what the impact of that is and measure that impact. So you've got 2 ways that you can go. You can go down the route of a single landing page and start to spray the idea out to forums and blogs and newsletters and things like that and see the response you get. Or you can assume that your idea is correct and you can not start marketing yet and instead start building the product behind the scenes without a website and then launch. There are some obvious benefits. I read a really interesting book called Ries, The Lean Startup. Eric Ries. I'm going to get it in this corner or this corner in the pop-up. And it refers to a really lean, agile way of building a product, marketing a product, iterating, pivoting if you need to. And that principle really applies to building a landing page and being able to market a product within 2 days and get feedback on the ideas and start talking to users, start talking to customers, start building a brand even, rather than waiting 3 months before you get started and at that point start to market the product with potentially a product that's further down the line that may not be correct and may not have had that 3 months of guidance from users that are firstly passionate about the idea potentially if it is a good idea, and secondly because they're passionate they help you guide the idea. So they will feed back on ideas and questions and thoughts, and what that's allowing you to do is talk to people. Talk, and you're talking to people through the emails that you're getting that are coming in, you're talking to people through the forums that you're talking about, and you're asking genuine questions. People are responsive to you asking questions and getting help, they really are, in a number of forums. Quora, Reddit, there's a load of others that I'll list actually in the show notes also. And what I'm trying to talk you through is our mindset and why we went down the route of going with a quick landing page instead of waiting and then just throwing something out there in 3 months without being able to get that guidance from a community. So I don't know how long this video is, I'm trying to keep them under 5 minutes, so apologies if it's rolled over slightly. That's our idea. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And what else? Good question. To tweet to us. So as soon as this goes live, if I haven't answered questions about where we're at today over in April time, sorry now, then just drop me a tweet, drop Doodle a tweet at lovedragapp.com and we'll try and answer in 2 or 3 hours and get a response over to you with the question. Thank you so much for listening and keep an eye out for our next video to come. Thank you.